What's going on, y'all? Damien Harris, CBS Sports, here with Emeka Egbuka, sensational rookie receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Listen, this guy right here is all world. A long list of Ohio State receivers that get to the National Football League. Y'all just ballers.
We do.
Y'all just ballers. First of all, let's start off like that. How do y'all do that? What's that like being from that pipeline of Ohio State receivers that get to the National Football League and just take over the league?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when you're all in the same room and you're all have that personality where you're uber competitive and you just want to be the best of the best, you just end up pushing each other, whether you realize it or not. So, I'm learning from the likes of Jaxon Smith-Njigba, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison. I'm learning from all those guys, all being in the same room, and it's just elevating my game to the next level. So we all bring each other up, and then we obviously have amazing coaching staff. Brian Hartline did a lot to help us in that process as well, and we just kill it. So.
Yeah. Now listen, I'm an Alabama guy, so for the longest we've been saying the we wide receiver you. Like, you got anything to say to that?
I mean, I think
the proof is in the pudding.
I already think we're wide receiver you, but you even give it a few more years, and that argument makes itself. You got my little brother, my boy, Carnell Tate, projected top 10 this year. You got, Jeremiah Smith coming out after him. You got Chris Henry Jr. So, I mean, it's just the list goes on. So.
Yeah, the lineage continues. All right, listen, well, I got something tough for you. You ready?
Let's do it.
I don't want to make this too hard, but I got something tough for you. I heard you just got engaged a few weeks ago.
I did.
Congratulations,
Appreciate
first and foremost.
Thank you.
Were you more nervous for that or your first NFL snap?
Oh, for that.
For sure.
Oh, for that.
That's the right answer right
Man,
there.
Listen, I played football my whole life. I don't got to be that nervous about going out there on the field and performing, but, getting down on that knee, that's a little different. It's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, you had the fit on. You was looking clean.
Everything
was perfect, dog.
Yeah, it worked out well.
I respect that, man. God bless you and your marriage.
Thank you.
I'm newly married, so I ain't got it all figured out. But, if you ever need some tips or some advice,
I appreciate it. No doubt.
Come to me. I got you.
Let's do it.
But I do want to ask you, so, to go back in the season, down the stretch, like, you guys just couldn't really maintain the momentum when you needed to.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think played into that, and how do you think you can learn from that going into next season?
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of factors, and, that's something that we was trying to figure out in the building. What's going wrong, what are the things we're doing well, what are the things we're not doing well. But if you look down, at it, we didn't, we weren't getting blown out. We were losing games by, 3 points, 1 point here and there, and it was just – you got to find moments. You got to find ways to make big plays in those critical moments. And I think we just need to do more of that down the stretch. I think we have a very bright future. We have all the pieces that we need to make a deep run in the playoffs and even a Super Bowl. And I'm just very excited to be at a program with so much potential.
Yeah, well, the future is bright in Tampa, and it's mostly because of you and what you're able to do on the football field. And earlier when we were talking about, your brothers from Ohio State, you mentioned Jaxon Smith-Njigba. And, in my opinion, he was one of the more overlooked Ohio State receivers coming into the draft. What is it about him that allowed him to step on the scene the way that he has and just completely dominate the league this year?
Yeah, I mean, everything just comes so naturally and easy to him when he plays a game of football. He plays, just so fluidly, like an artist out there. He's just gliding when he's running his routes. He has some of the best hands I've ever been around. And, you pair that with the experience that he gained throughout his first 2 years. And even before the season started, you just knew he was going to have a big year. So I think his first 2 seasons, he was able to get comfortable out there and kind of feel what the NFL was about. And, now he's just taking the league by storm. So it's no surprise to me, honestly.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see how you develop in this league and how you start to continue to take over and elevate your game.
Yeah.
And speaking of your game, we're going to play a little game. And it's called Identify Your Stat Line.
All right.
So I'm going to tell you a stat line of yours. You see if you can guess the team and what week.
Okay.
All right, first one up. 6 receptions, 115 yards, and a touchdown. You remember that?
That was week 9 or 10 versus the Patriots.
Week 10 against New England.
All right,
Unfortunately, y'all didn't get that one. Okay. 4 receptions, 67 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Week 1.
Falcons.
Atlanta.
You own it. All right, last one. 8 receptions, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
8 receptions, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
Let me give you a hint. I'm going to give you a hint.
Is that?
It don't have to be NFL.
Okay, I was going to say, that's got to be college.
Yeah.
Is that my senior year?
You tell me. You tell me.
I don't remember.
It was in the college football playoff semifinals. Y'all lost to Georgia.
Oof.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
That's who it was. Okay. But you know a little something.
Yeah.
You know a little something. All right, that's all we got. Listen, before we let you go, I'm going to ask you about what's your partnership with Sleep Number about?
But I'm just, going into the NFL, my body became my biggest asset. So I was like, okay, I got to take sleep more seriously. Got connected with Sleep Number, and it just changed the way that I sleep. You got all the settings on it. It's got all the bells and whistles. You can adjust the temperature. You can make it harder or softer based on what you like. And, once you find that perfect combination, there's no sleep that you can find that's better.
Yeah, well, listen, I guarantee you, now fiance, soon-to-be wife, she'll enjoy that Sleep Number just as much as
you can adjust, both sides, too. It's
yes,
crazy.
sir. She's going to love you for that even more, my man.
Doubt.
Well, listen, congratulations to you again, not only on your career, but on your engagement as well.
Thank you so much.
Wishing you well in the future on everything that you're a part of. Y'all heard it right here on CBS. Damien Harris, Emeka Egbuka. Y'all stay tuned.
Yes, sir.